It's home to Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. Thank you for being with us. 2K Sports brings you the NBA Live this Saturday afternoon with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and it's Carroll in at the small forward. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Carroll. Lets the three fly. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Carroll's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Jeff Teague signed a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Hawks going into last season. Departures of some of their other star players, they decided to put the ball in his hands to run their more free-flowing offense, and he delivered in a great way.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
On defense, Atlanta. It's a three-point game, and stolen by Jeff Teague. By himself, throws down the breakaway jam.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back, straight to the rack.
Kobe attacking. Millsap with the steal. It's stolen by Hill. Kobe with it. Beyond the arc. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Here's Young after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Pulls up. Young's shot is off.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Korver kicks to Horford. Misses from short range.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Ball, the pass to Kobe. Stolen. Oh, and here comes Carroll all alone. Finishes the break with a slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they want, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you should feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
The Hawks leading by 7.
You know, there aren't a lot of easy matchups out in the Western Conference. Top to bottom, the West is loaded, but the Hawks did a great job of beating some of the weaker teams out West when they did see them.
Here is Korver, back to Teague. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Korver. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. And for a lot of teams in the East, that is all you can do, Clark. Just beat the weaker teams in the West.
Well, that's a concession I know a number of teams in the East don't necessarily want to make. But if you're middle of the road East team like that's really all you can try to hope for.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Inside, Teague, and he throws it down hard with one hand. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Now here's Kobe. There's a big high bounce and goes in. Kobe's got his second bucket of the night.
What marks this? Their backcourt is set the tone for their whole squad.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hawks.
Last season, a tough one for Kobe Bryant. He missed all but a handful of games. Early on, it was the Achilles tear he was rehabbing from, and then after 6 games, a fractured tibia took him out for the season.
And the Lakers making a change here. Randall's checked in, and he gets it to go.
You You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
And Kobe's shown that he can withstand age with a terrific individual season for him. You remember, Steve, back in 2012, 2013, and then, of course, the injury-plagued season last year.
Yeah, so now the challenge, of course, is can he overcome age and injury, and that's the challenge this year. Only time will tell, but one thing we do know that nobody will work harder than Kobe Bryant. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
17 seconds on the shot. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Teague. Pass to court. Carroll for three. Here's Millsap. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
And it's slammed in by Teague.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Here's Ball. Shakes off the strong D and gets the... Fresh has got 8 points.
Boy, this guy just plays with a love of the game. You can see it, how he prepares, his work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. When he hits the floor, it is all basketball. Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 11. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Schroeder is out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward position. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, the great Kobe Bryant, now in his 19th year in the league, he said, "This is the last chapter. The book is going to close. I just haven't determined how many pages are left. But my passion only increases. You realize you only have so many years left. It re-energizes you to fine-tune your preparation and make sure you leave no stone unturned." Kevin sounds familiar.
That sounds like him. Never wanted to shy from a challenge. Thanks, Doris. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Ball, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. That could give him a huge injection of energy club.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Well, see if power goes down. And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that. Thabo Cephalosha missed games with a calf strain last season. The Thunder, however, actually scored and defended a little better without him and Kendrick Burke. It's hard to figure.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lynn dishes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. A step-back shot here. And again, it's the
Wesley Johnson.
And Thabo Cephalosha, Steve, a 3-and-D wing player. But his three-point percentage fell to the low 30s last season after, he had shot over 40% the previous 2 years.
And he needs that shot to be effective offensively. Spot-up shooting really kind of the extent of his role at that end of the floor. So when he's not making that shot, it really hurts their offense.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
That's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Swiped it away. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Schroeder. Good on the shot. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
And he's shaking off his poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Cephalosha with the steal. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Well, pretty good numbers for this club a year ago, Kevin. 78% as a team from the free throw line.
Something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And the Lakers making a change here. Young's checked in.
Well, the Lakers are in another one of those transition stages. They've not had many in the history of the franchise. But they do need to start looking for that next superstar to build the team around.
As you said, Kobe's starting to get to the age where you just don't know how he has left, especially with all the injuries. And the Lakers need to look now to who's going to lead them in the future.
Here's Schroeder. Good defensive work there by Young.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
And again, it's the Lakers who deep. Adding on to that thought about the Lakers, Clark, they have seemingly always had one of the top players in the entire league to build around.
Yeah, that's always been one of their key pillars to success. Magic, Jerry West, and they thought they might have had Dwight Howard, but now there's a bit of a search to find who needed to take over once Kobe is gone.
2 shots.
Kent Bazemore, undrafted back in 2012, but he caught on with the Golden State Warriors after an impressive summer league. And while he didn't play a ton of minutes, he caught national attention for his enthusiasm on the bench.
Jamari Carroll jumped in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Schroeder.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Here's Teague, and the layup is good. Teague's got 14 points for the game.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And Bazemore traded at the deadline last season for the Golden State Warriors in exchange for Steve Blake.
Really liked his game in college, and he played extensive minutes for the Lakers. I think it's pretty clear that he belongs in the NBA. He just has to cut down his turnovers, but he's a nice two-way player.
Millsap sets the pick for Teague. He dishes it to Millsap. And down it goes, jamming that one home. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action. Well, his scoring is... charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Shot and game clock separated by 5, and it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta